Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am PJ. So, the Special Forces, the U.S. Special Forces, and the CIA both trace their lineage back to the OSS, the Office of Strategic Services. The Office of Strategic Services was the U.S. version of the first created SOE, British Special Operations Executive. These guys and gals were the basic equivalent of ground branch today. For those of you who know, they were militarized, militaristic. Some were in the military, some were sheep dipped in the military. Operators who were given special training in sabotage and espionage and things like that, and then sent into occupied Europe, France, Belgium, Netherlands, things like that, to do tactical espionage type stuff. The SOE developed, and then it got handed down to the OSS, several clandestine weapons for their people to use. Everything from little lapel knives to suppressed weapons to something they called the sleeve knife. And it looked a whole lot like this right here. This is the shield knife and tool version of that weapon. And they made it better. The original weapon was made out of steel and it was ground. It had generally 3 flutes on it like that. And it was a stabbing weapon. Shield knife and tool came up with one. This is solid titanium. It's a solid billet of titanium, which makes it weigh a lot less and print a lot less than if it were solid steel. They sent me this. I like it a lot, and I want to kind of talk about it with you. I'll put a link of where you can get your very own down below. This is called the Tai Spike. That's what they call it. It's their version of the OSS blade, and it is a pretty good reproduction of it, size and everything. It's pretty light. It has, as I said, 3 flutes, and this is a stabbing weapon. When they first told, I put the cord through there. It has that hole, and then I put the cord through there, and it is a get off of me weapon. You can hide it anywhere. And when you withdraw it, it's like, doom, 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 doom. Get off of me. And if you're more highly trained and skilled, you can do more than just a little damage with it. There's different techniques to use this. There's different targets that one would go for. You can hold it this way, or you can hold it this way. Put your thumb on the top of it for stabs like that. It's a really cool tool for those of you who like this kind of thing or need this kind of tool. I like it a lot. Yeah, I don't, to keep this still on YouTube, I think I'll just leave it at that. I wish I could on video let you hold it and like feel it. It is so light and yet so strong. It's titanium and it is wicked sharp right there. It would go in. I was thinking about, and I may do it in another video, getting a roast and then putting like a pair of old Levi's, like maybe stick the roast in a pair of Levi, like cut off the, when you make cutoffs, put it in the leg and then put like I don't have an old leather jacket, but something like that. But I can tell you, I know without a shadow of a doubt, I could sink this all the way in. Pop, pop, fast, twice. I put this on here so that if you have the time, you can put it on your finger, and then that way it can't come up any higher, even if your thumb slips off of it. And also, it makes, with that knot, this is a fisherman's knot, it makes drawing it that much easier. Speaking of drawing it, here's the sheath it comes with right here. And you can hook it to your pants and through a belt loop. It's ambidextrous on either side so that you can, on the center line, you kind of want your weapons on the center line so that you can pull it out like that, or you can pull it out, like that. Either way, whichever way you want to grab it. The other thing is, for such a thin, it confused me at first and then I figured it out. It's a thin weapon, right? I mean, that's narrow all the way through. Why do they have such a wide sheath? The reason is because when this is just sitting in your pocket, and you could take this off if you wanted to, this belt loop part for this application, it's just riding in your pocket. When you go to pull it out, this catches the edge of your pocket and the knife comes out. I have so much stuff in my pockets. I'll show you anyway. So you just take it and stick it in your pocket like that. And if you need it, you just pull it out and boop, there it is. Because the sheath, this little angle right here, catches on your pocket. You can also, by the way this sheath is designed, wear it like a neck knife. You could secrete it in lots of different places. I think this would make, for those of you who wear boots, a lot of people that I hang out with wear the, I call them the oil field cowboy boots. I don't know what else to call them, but they're like a work boot that's built kind of like a cowboy boot because they're easy on, easy off. That's why the guys wear them. You could put something, a sheath right inside the boot and pull this out. You could, in fact, I think I would use a different sheath than this, but you could design one to fit in a sleeve so it would just be there and you could pull it out if you needed it. All kinds of things if you think about it, what you could do with this. This is called the Tai Spike from Shield Knife and Tool. I will leave a link down below. Here's the edge. I am telling you, this bad boy, it feels great in my hand. I wear size large gloves. Extra large gloves. I wear size extra large gloves. It feels good in my hand. You can get a really good grip on it this way or this way. Get off of me. I like it. I want to go play with it. This would also just be cool for those of you who work in cubicle land to just keep it in your cubicle and have people come by and go, "What's that, man?" It's like, "Oh, it's my letter opener." It's not really a letter opener, but you could tell people it was and then have a discussion. It's cool. All right. If you think this is for you, go to Shield Arms and check it out. And I will see you out there.